Alright everyone, here's the rumours. I've just lost this one, I think. Oh, where have I just seen it? Did I have it on the PC or did I have it on my phone? Right, I'll do this one first. Right, it's from Yahoo Sports. And they've taken it from Anfield Index. Yeah. Liverpool eyeing move to sign 25 million defender as potential replacement for 25-year-old star. So they're eyeing a French defender to replace our French defender. So, we're not going to talk about the contract issues and the fact he's from Paris and obviously he's a PSG fan. Let's look at the player that was let's look at the player we're potentially lining up to replace him. Alright? So, the name that we've looked at is the 25-year-old Mali international at Braga. That's Sikou Niakate. I hope I've pronounced that right. Apologies if I have not. Now, this is Africa Foot. I don't know much about this publication. So, please bear with me. Liverpool have joined the race for a French-born defender who could replace Ibrahima Konate this summer, and that's what they've confirmed, according to a report. He's previously been linked with Man United, Man City, West Ham, Bologna and Galatasaray. These approaches ultimately went nowhere, but Liverpool's interest could obviously, according to this, be more productive. He has a 25.5 million release clause, so he's a viable option financially. When you consider the likes of, say, Gerard Brunthwaite or Mark Gahey, Dean Howson, they've gone here. The centre-back scouting list included Mark Gahey, Dean Howson and Gerard Hayter. Niakate is lesser known to Premier League audiences. He will be. When you look at the names I've mentioned here, Palace, Ajax and Bournemouth, to the casual Premier League viewer, they are much more well known than Braga. With that familiarity comes a price tag. So what do we know about this player? Now it says here he's left-footed, versatile and comfortable in a high-line system, which they say would be a key trait for Arne Slot's expected setup. He's 25, so sits in an ideal window so he can develop. He hasn't reached his peak. I mean, how old was Virgil van Dijk when we signed him? For example, let's have a look. Because we all know how good Virgil van Dijk is, alright? One of the best centre-backs around. He's 33. So, he was 33. And we signed him in 2018, so 7 years ago. When he would have been what, 26? A little bit older than this defender here, so you can see what they mean by the window of experience and potential. They say here no bid's been tabled for him, and the usual in-the-know sources have not yet confirmed any interest. But they state here the pattern is clear. Liverpool are laying the groundwork for life after Niakate and possibly Van Dijk. Well, I can imagine Van Dijk would be thought of as, let's rephrase that, they'd be thinking more about the life after our captain more than Niakate, because he's 33, 34 at the end of the year. Nothing's been signed on the contract. So we don't know where his future lies. Apparently he's also they say here, should PSG or Real Madrid firm up interest? Is that in Niakate or Niakate? Excuse me, I'm just losing my voice a bit here. He's not sensational headline. But does a player that proves to be good have to be, what shall we say, sensational? I mean, you want a sensational move. Let me think. Rodrigo moving to City, for example. That would be sensational. Mbeumo moving to PSG wouldn't be as high profile. It would be a shock, but it wouldn't be as sensational. So there's various levels here. Anfield Index have a lovely analysis. Let's see what they say. Promising player nearing contract expiry with top clubs sniffing around. That's a long-winded thing. They're talking about contracts and when whole of Emre Can and Konate. And the average versus stance on wages versus market value. But let's have a look at this Sikou Niakate anyway. Let's see. If we can see how many games he's played. Well, he'll turn 26 in the summer. PSG youth career. Played 29. He's played for Valenciennes in France. He's played for Camp in France. He's played for Metz. He played for Braga or known before signing permanently. France under 19, under 20 international, and 13 caps for Mali. He's played in the Champions League several times. He's played in the Conference League. He's played in the Europa League. Played in the Premier League or in Portugal. He's played in League One in France. So he's got experience, put it that way. 25 million. If we look at his physical stats, how is he? 6'1", 1 meter. 86. If I can see if there's any more on him. He's played 17 times, got a goal and assist this season. Let's see if there's any analysis on him. He's got a 62.5 tackle win rate, 63.1 dual win rate, and 69.1 aerial dual win rate. What else does it say? Strong defender, known for tackling and duels being one, and aerial duels being one. Very good in the air. Very good at keeping the ball. Very good at retaining possession after winning the ball back. Being able to intercept passes and pass the ball. Pulse Sports Kenya, I have no idea how reliable they are, but they say, let's have a look. They say, meet the world's toughest player who got 5 red cards in 2023. That might be a bit of a worry. So that might be the downside him coming would be his disciplinary issues. If they can be curbed, but he's had no red cards this season. Instead 3 yellow cards. He was sent off twice in February in 2023, and then June 2023, October 23, November 23. I mean, we saw Darwin Núñez get sent off very early in his career. It would be a worry if he's continually getting sent off, but if that could be worked on, there is potential for a very good defender there. But let me know on your thoughts, guys. Thank you very much.